Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2 Episode 7 called The Divine Revolt with an E at the end.
We're going demon hunting.
We are seeing the gang team up with Method and Genau, the proctor of Test 1. The thing has red eyes. They're surmising as 4 arms. It's fighting with swords and is kind of leading a group.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with the level of preparation that they're putting into it. You know I love good preparation.
Of course.
It was interesting how everybody kind of played a role in figuring out those things, walking through the scenarios. But I think they're going to be on the hunt this episode. Maybe they'll kill off some of the minions. I'm not sure they'll face off against the actual demon this episode, but I'm very intrigued where this goes. Is it a 1-episode subplot? Is it a 4-episode subplot?
No, I think where this is carrying us through the rest of this season.
Well,
that's my guess.
I'm very curious. Very curious.
It's gonna be a tough task though, and I feel like they are teaming up with 2 very strong mages.
Agreed.
They are students. So let's find out. Let's continue to build off of this storyline. See what happens. And yeah, I mean, every episode's good, so this is obviously going to be a banger, but you know,
Let's go.
It's cool to see what happens anyway. So here we go. Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2 Episode 7 is coming right now.
先日、ゲナウの相棒が戦死してな。しばらくは2人で北部高原の魔族の討伐任務に当たってもらう。
よろしくお願いします、ゲナウさん。
北部高原は北の果てに匹敵するほどの危険な地域だ。足を引っ張るなよ。
握手。
Siri looks miserable.
メトーデ、お前は自分がいいやつだと思うか？
言っている意味がわかりません。
前の相棒はいいやつだったよ。私とは正反対でな。見ず知らずのやつのために本気になれるようなやつだった。いつも笑顔で騒がしくてな。まるで友人みたいになれなるしかった。そんな性格だから、周りにはいつも自然と人が集まってきた。バカだよな。
Yeah, but the world needs people like that.
子供をかばって死んだんだ。おかげで魔族を仕留め損ねた。私だったらそんなバカな真似は絶対にしない。今までだって見捨ててきた。
なぜ私なのですか？
何がだ？
ゲナウさんと組むのがです。
さあな、ゼイリエ様の決めたことだ。ただ一つ言えることは、北部高原の任務を任される一級魔法使いは確かに不思議だな。なんでユーベルではなくお前なんだろうな。どちらにせよ、戦いが好きなやつなんてろくな人間じゃない。お前は私のようにはなるな。
それじゃあ探索に出発する前に情報共有しておこうか。はい。 魔力の痕跡などから解析した結果、村を襲った魔族の主力は4体。どれも村から姿を消しています。
4体もいたのか。
そのうち1体は魔族の将軍。4本の剣で騎士団を仕留めています。
将軍って何なんだ。
熟練の魔族の戦士のことだよ。強大な魔力で身体能力を強化して武術を操るんだ。中には愚道者のように何百年もかけて武を極める連中もいる。魔王軍にはアイゼンよりずっと強い将軍もいたよ。
マジかよ。
おまけに今回の相手は人の姿とはかけ離れている可能性が高い。
それって何かまずいのか。
シュタルクは剣4本持った剣術の達人と戦ったことある？
あるわけねえだろ。
私もないよ。それが騎士団が負けた原因だろうね。
A couple things to unpack here. What is your read on Ganao?
I think he is at war with himself.
He seems to want to hate himself.
What?
Like, I'm a bad person, don't be like me.
I thought the line of no decent person wants to fight. I don't know if that's true. I think you like what you like. Some people get a rush from adrenaline seeking. They probably know it's not smart, but they can't help it.
But I think he's equating it with killing.
Sure. I think this is a slippery slope because I kind of equate it to having feelings. Your feelings aren't wrong, but how you act on them is. So if he likes killing, there's nothing he can do to change that, but how he channels it and how he uses that, I don't think innately makes him a bad person.
But I'm like, why does he think he's a bad person though? But also, he's like, oh man, he was so dumb. He like risked his life for a child. I would never do that. I wouldn't say it was dumb.
But that's the difference of having
the bigger picture.
Exactly. And so he thinks he's callous. He thinks like not everybody can be Himmel. You have people who are pragmatic. And the thing is that you need people of all types to be successful. If you had an army of people who would sacrifice themselves for a kid, you'd have no army left. Mm-hmm. It's understanding what your strengths and weaknesses are. They're neither good nor bad inherently. But I think he's been around enough people. He's like, I'm not like that. I must be different, bad. Take your pick.
Well, I think it makes sense why Method was put with him.
Totally.
Can you imagine if Yuba was put with him? That would be.
They would encourage each
disaster.
other. Yeah. They would encourage each other to go off the deep end.
Yeah, there's clearly a reason why they were paired up. The reveal about 4 demons working together, one of them being a demon general.
I'm not sure that's accurate. There were 4 demons there.
Okay, not working together maybe.
Well, I think that's going to become an important distinction because my guess is they're going to fight them one at a time because I get the feeling that strong demons like don't generally hang out together unless they've been ordered by a stronger demon. But I could be wrong. Oh, there you go.
獲物が網にかかりましたよ。魔力の高いごちそうです。魔法使い4人に戦士1人、うち3人は1級です。勝てない数ではありませんね。仕掛けますか？
いや、嫌な予感がする。分散するまで待とう。
Not the voice I was expecting.
分散しますかね、レボルテ様。相手相当警戒していますよ。
分散するさ。そのために大勢殺して喧嘩を売ったんだ。私はこの北部高原で多くの村落を滅ぼすうちに気がついたことがある。
なんです。
Kid's kind of cute.
それじゃ魔族の探索に出発しよう。まずは北にある放棄された砦に向かおうか。そういう場所は魔族の潜伏先になってることが多いからね。
待て。ノルム騎士団が死体を引き取るまで誰か村に残った方がいい。私が残ろう。
人間には死体を守るために村に残る習性がある。
興味深いです。なぜなんですか？
理由なんか必要ない。
なぜなんだろう。すご
人間に関心があるのか。変わったやつだ。
人間は時々理屈が通らない不可解な行動をとります。それがなぜなのか知りたいのです。
Looks like
た
it.
だそうなる。それだけのことだ。理由を知る必要はない。そういえば人類について研究している変わり者の魔族がいると聞いたことがある。
そうなんですか？その方についてもっと教えてください。
お前が役に立てば教えてやろう。
本当ですか？約束ですよ、レボルテ様。
お一人で残るのですか？
それほど長い時間でもないだろうからな。ノルム騎士団が死体を引き取りに来たら私も
Has Ganao learned nothing?
わかった。
俺も村に残るよ。
バカかお前は。これから魔族と戦いに行くんだぞ。前衛がいなくてどうする？
あんただってそうだろ。村に魔族が戻ってきたらどうする？
問題ない。私は前衛がいなくてもそれなりに戦える。
それはフリーレンたちも同じだろ
限度があるけどね。
う。それでもヤバくなったらうまく逃げるだろ。
まあね。
でもあんたはこの村を捨てて逃げられない。
シュタルク、ここにあるのは死体だ。
それを守るためにあんたはここに残るんだろ。
好きにしろ。
Okay, nobody came out of me, but I mean, they're dead. Like, why bother saying? Like, don't come at me.
But it's interesting that him, out of all people, would be the one to stay. Because he's the pragmatic one who wouldn't save a child. But he'll stay to protect the body. Now, he also may think that it's a trap. He knows that demons are attracted to dead bodies. Right, we learned that in the last episode, I believe. Or creatures. Maybe he's just giving that reason to stay behind and he wants to fight alone.
Well, maybe
or...
they're attracted to dead bodies because humans always stay around their dead bodies.
Well, yeah, we don't know what the reason is. If he's staying for the, what's the word I'm looking for? Sentimental reason. That doesn't make any sense based on what we've learned of him so far.
No.
But I love Stark thinking it through. What if they come back, you're one person, he's...
But even him being like, yeah, I'll be okay. That's pretty bold.
He's probably never fought a demon he can't beat.
Well, obviously, he's still alive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see him and Stark work together.
Also, is Lord Revolt a snake?
It looks like
He
it.
just kept slithering on through for a long time.
I know what you're thinking.
What?
Nagini.
Nagini. No, that was disgusting.
But interesting. He's got another weapon, though. Bet you that tail comes around real quick.
シュタルク、お前はいいやつだな。俺はお前のようなやつを知っている。きっと長生きできない。
俺にはあんたがいいやつに見えるよ。こんなになっちまった村をまだ守ろうとしている。俺にはできなかったことだ。
You were like a little kid.
私はいいやつではないさ。それとは正反対の人間だ。北側諸国の平穏のために何だってやってきた。そのために人だって殺してきたし、大勢見捨ててきた。報いなのかもしれない。
People are demons.
人の死というものにはなれる。
Or in the course of fighting demons, there's human collateral.
I don't know.
故郷が滅びたのに何も感じない。ただこうするべきだと思ったから、私はこの村に残っている。散々見捨ててきたのに、私は今更何をやっているんだろうな。
シュタルク、北部高原が故郷の人だってたくさんいるんだよ。
No, Frieren's teaching people lessons.
長距離探知はなるべく使わないようにね。相手が手だれだと逆探知される。
はい。
とは言っても砦まではまだ距離があるからお話でもしながら歩こう。
そんなんでいいんですか？
緊張と緩和が大事なの。
It's gotta be a him a lesson.
だらしない顔。
I love that it's 3 women
コミュ
together.
ニケーションはチームワークを高めるんだよ。知らなかったでしょ。
はあ。それでしたらフリーレンさん、なでなでしてもいいですか？真顔で何を言っているんですか、この人。私、ちっちゃい子の頭を撫でるのが好きなのですが、ゼイリエ様はあまり撫でさせてくれなくて、しかもすごく嫌そうな顔をするんです。
Oh.
私だって嫌な顔するよ。だいたい私はメトーデよりもずっとお姉さんなんだからなでなでなんて許さないよ。
そうです。フリーレン様はお姉さんなんですから気安く触らないでください。フリーレンさん、ここに卵を割った時に殻が入らなくなる魔法があるのですが。
Oh my gosh. She loves the weirdest spells.
Everybody's happy.
こんなにたくさんなでなでさせてもらえるなんて。
なでなでは1日10分までだ。
そんな。
This is just strange.
Yeah. Didn't Hyder always give Frieren head pats?
Might have.
あのフリーレンさん、少しだけギューってしてもいいですか？ゼイリエ様はさせてくれなかったので。
もう好きにしていいよ。
好きにしていいんですか？
え、何？
Front's a little jealous.
やめてよ。
She's like, she's my Frieren.
ちぎれちゃう。これって魔力探知されましたね。敵にこちらの位置がバレました。
魔族だね。ずいぶん好戦的だ。こっちが熟練の魔法使いだって分かっているだろうに臆する様子がない。
気づかれたな。
ふむ、始めようか。
His horn is pierced.
ネベラドーラ。
魔力の霧だね。視界と魔力探知を塞がれた。
Oh. We need to take a break before this gets real spicy, or else
We'll have an unfortunate pause.
we'll never be able to show this episode. That whole head pat hugging obsession thing was a little weird to me.
Strange. Like, are they just giving Matada like a weird
Just like-
character quirk?
I love head patting small girls.
Head patting Syria at all seems like it would be.
It's like
she-
putting a cat in water.
It's like a no-fly zone.
Yeah, she is like the most cat-like person, I would say.
Yeah.
Elf. If she asked me, I would also be like, no. You would say yes.
You don't even let me pat your head.
But even when she's like, can I hug you? I'd be like, mm. But that was a weird segue.
Completely strange.
Okay, perfect. Can we also talk about how the demon's horn is pierced? Double earrings.
He's
Did you
stylish.
notice that?
He's stylish. I didn't notice it.
Okay,
I was looking at his staff.
that's what she said.
Anyway. But they didn't waste any time.
No, and they're very arrogant. The fact that they're just like, oh, we found them. Oh, dang, they detected us. Here we go.
Like, quick concealment, mana detection, and then just letting loose. I don't think Fern moved quick enough. Frieren saved her.
Absolutely not. And Frieren was flying like Superman.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting.
メトーデと分断されたか。やり手だね。
Is Method gonna survive this episode?
どっちをやる？
Also, why do they have her and the other one
Yeah, the eyes closed.
少しは楽しめそうで。
では俺はあの二人を。
上空からの攻撃に気をつけて。
フリーレン様、
何？
魔族は2人とも飛んでいました。以前戦った魔族もそうでしたが、あれは飛行魔法ですよね。
話したでしょ。40年前まで空は魔族の独壇場だった。それは今でも同じだよ。
でも魔族は一つの魔法しか研究しないって。
フェルンは歩くことに特別な技術はいると思う？それと同じなんだ。魔族にとって飛行魔法は魔法ですらないんだよ。だから野戦ではこういうのはよくある光景だ。やっぱりこいつら戦い慣れているね。まるで魔王軍の連中の戦い方だ。
Friern's the best.
ネトーデが快適したようだね。フェルン、戦闘は任せるから。
どうしてですか？
これは一級魔法使いに与えられた任務だ。一級魔法使いはフェルンでしょ。
Technicalities.
フリーレン様、こんな時に。
何も問題はないよ。勝てる相手だ。
She felt that one.
Mm-hmm.
ほらね。
Oh, it's with his broken horn.
今のは偶然です。フリーレン様が指をさしたから反応できただけで、攻撃は全く探知できませんでした。
Smug little brat.
相手は格上です。
私はそうは思わない。
You're
フェルンは
faster.
基本に忠実な一級魔法使いもそうはいないからね。
Gotta love the fundamentals.
大丈夫。フェルンなら勝てるよ。
Look at that little smirk. This is a great teaching opportunity if she lives.
Wow, biggest fish he's ever caught.
夜食にどうだ？
いや、いい。メトーデに怒られるんだ。夜食は不健康だってな。
そっか。じゃあ俺だけ。この時間は小腹が減るんだよな。フェルンには言わないでね。
ああ。お前も苦労しているようだな。
なあゲナウ、村を襲った魔族に心当たりがあるんだろ？
四刀流の魔族なんてそういるものじゃない。真偽のレボルテ、私の相棒を殺した魔族だ。
This is personal. He knows he's coming back.
なんだか仰々しい名前だな。
それは奴が魔法で作り上げた4本の剣に由来する。奴の剣は重さを自在に変えられるんだ。
Oh, that's kind of cool.
時には羽より軽く鋭く、時には巨岩のように重い。神話の時代に山を砕いた剣になぞらえて真偽の再建と呼ばれている。
軽くて鋭くてとんでもなく重いってことか。
まるで矛盾だろう。魔法はこの世ならざる物質をも作り出す。特に魔法で作られた武器というのは殺意の塊だ。こういう武器を作る魔族は大勢殺す。まるで試し斬りでもするように不必要なほどにな。シュタルク、
分かっている。敵だろ。
早いな。
What do you think about that?
Which part?
What he was saying about the demons who make weapons from magic.
It makes sense. They only want to do one thing. It's like some of the, oh no, I'm blanking, from Demon Slayer, the top level,
Upper moons.
the upper moons, but even the why am I blanking? Who are the head good guys? They start with H.
Hashira?
Yeah, some of the Hashira, like the Wind Hashira, likes to fight.
True, he's a little crazy.
If that's your bend and you have no humanity to stop you from doing anything, you would make tools that allow you to do that.
So I wonder what Ganau's tool is, because he's been going on about how he loves killing and
just
fighting.
magic. But like dark magic. Because they said it felt like a demon. And so I think we're going to find out how magic is attached to emotion.
Like Frieren and them said it felt like, and it was Ganau.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Do you think it's the little kid, or do you think it's Divine Revolt?
I think it's Divine Revolt.
You think he's showing himself immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see how Stark fares.
来るぞ。
I don't like this. I would be freaking out. Oh, there he is. You're right. Wow, what is that? A slug? What is with the blindfolds on a couple of them? Are they... I need an explanation.
四刀流
Wow.
戦士一人に一級魔法使い一人。やはり村を守っていたか。読み通りだな。
レボルテだ。
こいつが
私のことを知っているようだ。
Make quick work of you with my sleeping mask
魔
on.
法使いはどこかで見た顔だ。何者だ。
シュタルク始めるぞ。奴の斬撃をまともに受けるなよ。正面から受ければ最悪消し飛ぶ。
何者だと聞いている。
Blast them.
お前は害虫を駆除するときにいちいち名乗りを上げるのか。
随分と歪んだ認識だ。我らには言葉があるというのに。だがお前たちが話し合いを望まないというのであれば。 私も害虫駆除とやらに徹するとしよう。
正面から受けるなってどうすりゃいいんだ。
戦士なら受け流すくらいできるだろう。
Only deflecting is not fun.
Ganau's just standing there.
なんてないさ。
He's
こう
analyzing.
見えて接近戦は得意なんだ。
I say stab the tail. Ooh.
この世ならざる物質を作り出すのは何も魔族の魔法だけじゃない。ディガドナート。
He found his own
翼を操る。
way to fly.
Isn't Nacht night?
面白い。
What was that line he said?
I think it was something to the effect of demons aren't the only one who can produce objects of.
Die Nacht. Is that what he said?
I think so.
Nacht is nights, and he looked dark.
That sequence was really cool though,
He can make himself wings.
which is awesome.
Wait, so how can Frieren just fly with nothing?
So again, if you remember the principles of magic in terms of being able to think it to make it happen. Most people don't believe they can fly. Frieren's like, I can do anything. And then I'm guessing there's fundamentals behind it too. So it's like a combination of technique and belief.
I wonder what Ganau's hiding. There is something about
There's
him.
some layers.
There are some layers to him. There is something in there that will shock us, aside from him turning into a raven. Yeah, I wonder if he like sold his soul a little bit, you know? And he is insistent on not being a good person. And I'm like, is this self-flagellating, or are you just straight up saying, no, trust me, I'm not a good person because I sold my soul to a
like
demon or
deal
something.
with the devil type of,
Yeah.
to be able to kill more, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, what if he has to like kill a person once a month or something to keep his powers, or
Because he keeps saying, I've killed a lot of people. And,
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, do you mean demons or do you mean people? And do you mean like people were collateral damage in your fight against demons? But he straight up said people.
yeah.
There is something going on with him.
He's an interesting. I hope this is a little twisted because I think that would be cool.
Twisted.
Twisted.
No, from a character perspective.
But like, where is the little girl demon?
I don't know.
She's lurking somewhere.
I also don't really understand the relationship of demon kids.
No, they don't. They don't have family. They don't have relationship. Remember?
So like, why does he put up with her? Like, why are they not just on their own? Like, he seemed to be willing to help her connect or look at what. So I'm just curious how that works because, like you said, they don't have family. They don't have anything else.
But don't they pick what form they want to take? Am I making that up?
I don't remember that, but could be right.
I just want them to chop that tail off.
I think that's how he's gonna die. They're gonna immobilize him in some
Oh
way.
my gosh, I'm like, just like slice through that massive tail. And tell me about these blindfolds. Both Revolt and the, is it like a Stone Hashira type thing where they're blind but they can like channel other things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. But he has red eyes. We've seen them.
And do you think Revolt is one of the sages?
No, he's a general.
Oh, right.
But I'm curious how the generals, like, were the sages just incredibly powerful magically, but he's a better fighter? And does that matter? Or is it purely based on who would win, who would survive?
Is a general better than a sage? Because like thinking about Aura the guillotine, Frieren made quick work of her. Granted, Frieren is very confident in this situation as well.
Yeah, but Frieren tricked her. And again, I think that he obviously prefers to fight like with swords physically. Were the sages all magical? Is there a differentiation between demons who prefer only magic and ones who are like?
Well, and don't demons value laying all your cards on the table?
Yeah.
Look at us. We're pulling out our demon lore that we learned back in season 1. Adam's like, if you remember Magical Theory 101. And I was like, no, I don't.
Good episode. I liked it. And I think the next one's going to be a banger too.
I admire Frieren's confidence. I feel like you are like that. I do not have that level of confidence.
But she was confident in Fern. Like, she was a great mentor in that moment.
Oh, I mean, you're right. But I think that Frieren knows. Like, she's also like, we got this. I got this. Do you know what I mean?
This is a situation where she wants Fern to do it on her own so she gains confidence. But she will be, like, poking her head around the tree, making sure that, you know, she's okay, ready to step in case anything goes super sideways.
But Frieren was even like, oh, I didn't even notice him until you pointed.
But then she got it. I mean, yeah. It'll be interesting between the two of them. I think Frieren actually thinks she'll have to help Matad more than Fern.
And the demons were like, oh, that tall one has an unusual aura.
Yeah, double aura. Or twisted aura.
Tell us more. Tell us unlock all the secrets. I'm like Frieren. I want to dive into that, what's it called? Glamour? Was that what it was called? No.
I don't know.
Remember the like...
Oh, the chest.
I want to dive in and find all the secrets.
Yeah.
So just make it easy for me, tell me.
Matad's staff also looked like it could have been a weapon though, so I wonder if she can actually do hand-to-hand combat. I'm curious to see that.
She could. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, it'll be. The next episode will be good.
Anyway, we're coming up to the end here. 3 episodes left. We need to keep this rolling. It is spicing up, everybody. So hit us up in the comments below. Let us know if we missed anything. Answer some of our questions. We threw a bunch of them out there. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye.